Once upon a time, many, many years ago, I was once a young, aspiring pianist trying to find the most impressive thing I possibly could on YouTube and have it come out of my piano and set up the keyboard in the living room and show off to everybody, look what I can play. Uh, I went through a lot of unnecessary suffering when I started to take piano seriously uh, uh, and actually learn and try to become a pianist. And the reason I struggled so much is because I use muscle memory. And I find that this is a big hang up for self-taught pianists or people that are just trying to get started again on their own. Rather than looking at a piece of music with depth and having an understanding of like the underlying structures that make up a piece, I used to just memorize the individual notes, string them all together, and then boom, that was the piece of music. And the problem there is that it's all muscle memory. And that if I don't do it over and over and over again, if I don't ingrain that into my system, then I won't retain anything. And also, I won't really learn anything as well because it just becomes a physical. It just becomes like a physical outlet almost. And so, with these videos and with this message, I hope to give any beginner pianist looking for a sense of guidance and a someone to help filter through all of these concepts, these minor, major scales, all of these different triads, seventh chords, extending them, inversions, applying that functional harmony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chords. All of this information, it's so much, and knowing where to apply it, knowing what to leave out for this piece, knowing exactly where your priorities should be and what you should put to the side for the moment, where certain concepts apply. That is probably the most difficult thing. That was the most difficult thing when I was trying to learn piano at a deeper level, when I was learning. And so my piano teacher, taught me how to read sheet music, and I got pretty far with classical that way. But it wasn't till I started branching out on my own where I actually started to learn these fundamentals. My teacher didn't teach me these. We got started with the major scales, and I started to delve into the minor scales on my own. But even teachers and institutions don't prioritize these the same way that I believe it should be prioritized, because learning scales, chords, and inversions, learning piano fundamentals, that was the catalyst for opening up my playing and being able to explore and learn by ear and just have fun with the music rather than being locked into sheet music. I don't really know where I'm going with this message today. I just wanted to get that out there. This is the reason that I created all the resources that I did. This is part of the reason I started teaching piano, is because I was frustrated with the way that I was taught. And I wanted to I wanted each of my students to have a lifelong passion for piano, and a lifelong understanding, rather than a temporary way to play their favorite songs and they forget. Um, and with these concepts that I've learned, I've had so much fun, and I've been taken to places that I never would have thought possible. I've been hired to play for camps and for projects and for theater things, and I've been able to play so much more on my own, and I've had so much more fun independently. And also, I've done a ton of busking, and just being able to pull up a book, put it out in front of me, and have fun with the songs that I play, and people go, "Oh, can you play this?" Yeah, I can. I go ahead and pull it up for you. Um, it really opened up the door for me. Yeah, that's all for today.